Hey guys, it's Joe from GadgetryTech.com, and today we are going to do a big overview of the LucidSound headset lineup. This doesn't have every single model on display, of course, but we are going to cover every single model so you understand what you get with each one. We'll talk about prices, etc. So, with that being said, there are a few headsets that are actually the same exact headphone. The only difference is the color of the box and the model number, depending on what platform you get. So, this is the LS1X, this box right here. It is a chat-only headset. The LS1P is the PlayStation version, the LS1X is Xbox version, so it's pretty easy to understand. Basically, this is the only open back headset LucidSound makes. Open back means that you can basically see through it. You can blow air through it. It's not sealed. And the reason why they do that is if you want to use this as a chat headphone, for example, you can still hear the surround sound, your television speakers, sound bar, whatever you're using. So all the air can pass through. I can hear everything fine. However, it will transmit the chat audio from your gaming controller, Nintendo Switch, which isn't the best example for chat, but at least you can hear it. So this is kind of like your really basic chat-only headset. It's only $25. It doesn't have an ear cup on one side, so the comfort feels a little different. There is a foam pad, which helps with pressure, but all that pressure is kind of pressed on that tiny edge right there. So it still works really well. You have a volume control and there's a tap to mute on the LucidSound logo. If you press that button, especially after using it a little bit, this flexible cable has a little red LED on top that tells you when you're muted. I've used this for chat. It's not intended for game audio, but you can make some changes so you can hear audio through it. Just don't expect the best sound quality because it's open back. It's designed to be an inexpensive headphone. So again, that's $25. The LS10X, I've been a big advocate of this guy because it is so good for the money. If you just want a nice basic wireless wired headset that uses the 3.5 millimeter jack, I love this headphone. It's $59.99. It still has that tap to mute feature where the little red LED light is on top, which in this case, because it's not powered, the LED is like a capacitive charge inside. So after listening to it, it's almost like it charges up and you see that red LED. It's kind of faint, but it does work. Especially at night, you can see it in the corner of your eye. Sound isolation is excellent, not quite as good as the higher end ones, but it does a really good job about blocking exterior sound, environmental noise. 3.5 millimeter jack, so you can plug it into any Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, phone, computer, etc. That's why I like it. It's $60, but the sound quality is so good. It beat my $80 Turtle Beaches. I mean, it wasn't even close. These things sound like higher end headphones than even more expensive ones from other brands. I've been very happy with this. The performance was good. The wire has actually held up well. I still use this for if I need something quick to just plug in my phone or a controller and I'm traveling. I bring this with me because it's not bulky. It still lays flat, so if you're out at a LAN party, I love this. Very comfortable. So you're getting a lot of good stuff, and the headband has good padding as well. All plastic headband. I have to keep the cost down somehow, but it's held up. The LS10P is the PlayStation version. Basically with the LS1X, if it's the LS1P, the ear cup is blue instead of green. With the LS10, it looks the same. You just get a different box that has blue on the box. It says it's for PlayStation, but it's built the same exact way. It's just the model change. That has to do with licensing. It's not Lucid's fault. It's the way Sony and Microsoft are. They don't get along with certain things. So, but the performance is awesome. I love that headphone. In between these two, I don't have this one to review. You have the LS25, and the LS25 is the esports version of the LS10. You get improved sound performance. It's a little bit more flashy in design. A welcome addition is it has a foam windsock for the microphone. So if you're in a noisy environment where heavy breathing would affect your microphone sound, a fan, etc., the windsock helps cut back with background noise a little bit and helps eliminate that breathing that you typically get on an inexpensive headphone. I haven't had too many problems with this. What's nice is the microphone's so flexible, it's easy to move it out of the way. Esports one is $80, and because it's wired, they didn't deal with licensing. That one, LS25, will work on all consoles. Going in, again, one more step between the LS25 and the LS35 is the LS31. The LS31, I don't know if I said this, the LS25 is $80. The LS31 is $150. It's a wireless headset. It gives you really good performance and almost the exact same build quality as this. It's designed for multiple platforms, if you will, Windows, Xbox, PlayStation. If you can't benefit from the wireless transmitter, you have the 3.5 millimeter cable. And the LS31 is the first one that upgrades the microphone as well. The LS31, 35, 41, and 50 all have the same microphone construction, and they're excellent. But anyway, so that covers the LS31, and there's a lot of models here, as you can tell. I'm going to focus more on the 35 just because I have it here and I can explain it better, but they're built very, very similar. It's almost the same headset. The LS35 adds surround processing capability. So if you use Windows Sonic for Xbox, get the LS35, not the 31. The LS35 is going to allow you to use wireless on Xbox. The construction and build quality is absolutely amazing. And this is where you start getting into the cross-stitched leatherette padding on top, which is extremely comfortable. It flows all the way to the edge, so there's no hard spots. When you pull this open, it actually upgrades to a metal headband, which is great. So again, the build construction there. It does use micro USB to charge, so that's one thing you can hold it back on, I guess, but the cable is included in the box. Pairing, power. One thing that's nice about these is you have a separate audio mix, so you have volume and then you have your chat versus game audio mix, so you can quickly choose how loud people are talking versus the game, so you can dial that in, jumping out of a helicopter, for example, versus just running and you're trying to hear footsteps. So you get that quick control. I've used this extensively. There was a firmware update that helped with wireless transmission issues that I think some people had. I never had that issue. I just updated anyway, and it was flawless the whole time I've reviewed it. You can get the LS35 in black or this white with rose gold, which I wanted to cover because I think this is so nice. It's such a unique finish. They worked extremely well. The sound quality is, again, Lucid really gets a lot of audio performance for the price. I use Astro A50s a lot, and these things sound better on the same frequency. Like, you know, the LucidSound default profile, which this is stuck on, still sounds better than almost every profile on the Astro A50s, especially the Gen 4. For some reason, the Astro Gen 4s were a step backwards from the Gen 3. The sound quality wasn't as good. These are less, they work extremely well, and what's really nice about the LS35 is there's no dongle to plug into the Xbox. It pairs directly to Xbox with the button on the front. If you have a Windows 10 computer that you want to benefit these with, or take advantage of these with, you have to have the Xbox wireless transmitter for $25, and it'll work if you want wireless sound, or you can plug it in with the included 3.5 millimeter cable. Because it comes with that cable, again, this headset will also work with the Switch and the PlayStation. You just can't pair it directly to those devices wirelessly. So it's still a good headset, it's universal, but then you benefit from the amazing sound quality and wireless performance, which is better suited for Xbox. So, and this is $180. The LS41 is $200. It's basically the PlayStation version of this. The branding, again, on the box is different. They're essentially the exact same headphone. I don't know why it's $20 more because I couldn't find a major difference with them. But if you want wireless surround processing that's compatible for PlayStation and pairs to that console, get the $200 one, the LS41. This is if you have Xbox, and again, they're both available in black. Getting into these, this addresses the shortcomings that I had with this. So the LS35, I said briefly, there's no equalizer adjustment. The sound is so good you may not need to ever change it anyway. I wanted to experiment just out of curiosity if they could sound even better with certain sources. The signature Lucid sound on these is really good, so it performs well. However, if you're not happy with it or you want to make some changes, that's when you get the LS50s. The LS50s are the perfect headset right now because you get, again, the excellent build construction. It's a metal headband, it's strong, it still rotates to sit flat on your neck. Padding is excellent, just like it's the same headband as this. The ear cups are upgraded to a cool gel material, so for long gaming sessions, this is the only LucidSound headset that I know of that has the leatherette outside, and it has this soft fabric like gel material for the inside. So this fabric that has the gel behind it keeps your head cooler. It's much more comfortable, and because it's so flexible, when you press it on your head, you don't have any pressure points or hot spots. This is much better for long gaming sessions. The advantage to the LS50 over this is you get 5 equalizer presets. It's like LucidSound Signature, Flat, Movie, Music, and I know I'm missing one, but and Bass Boost. So you can do some quick changes on the fly. You still get the adjustability for your chat and game mix, volume. Because this adds Bluetooth, that's the big kicker. It adds Bluetooth compared to this in addition to EQ. you can actually connect this to a computer, cell phone, or another device that has Bluetooth as a second audio source and simultaneously use both. That's huge for streamers, for example. If you want to use Discord as your chat client on your phone or a computer, you can pair this to that device and take advantage of Bluetooth, but then you can use the wireless Windows Sonic performance for the game chat, so you get that lag-free sound. So you really get the best of both worlds. I've been wanting a high quality headset that does Bluetooth and wireless at the same time, so I am super stoked. This has been the headset I've been looking forward to reviewing the most. So yeah, the performance has been great. Both of these actually have mic monitoring as well, so if you want to hear yourself talk through the headset, you can actually turn that on and off. It helps prevent you from shouting, so I like that. So yeah, either way, there's game mode versus Bluetooth mode, which basically prioritizes the audio feed and it diverts the sound through that device. It's been really comfortable. Battery life, it says up to 20 hours. I haven't covered it long enough to do an extensive battery test, but up to 20 means that you'll get an entire day's worth of a gaming session on one charge, and there's no question about that. The only downside with the LS50X is it has a dongle to take advantage of the Windows sound. I don't know why they did that over this. It might be to help with the Windows 10 compatibility to make it, I guess, more inclusive, everything you need in the box. This also has the 3.5 millimeter cable, so you can plug it in again to a Nintendo Switch, PlayStation controller, phone, etc. if you don't want to pair through Bluetooth on a device that doesn't support it. Another thing that's nice is it has a carrying case, so there's a little Velcro pouch inside that comes with the cables. Because this is USB-C, that's a big upgrade. I love that everything is like what's current and what I think you should be looking for in a headset. Comes with the USB-C cable. It's short, so you can't charge it and use it at the same time, but it's there. 3.5 millimeter cables. Even comes with these little black plug, so if you're using the removable mic, because these guys all have removable booms. I'll show you just on the middle one because it's white. It's easier to see. I can pop this out. There's actually another microphone right here on the headset. Believe it or not, this $59 headset, remember I said value leader, also has a removable mic. So pop that off. Also has a second active microphone. The feature lineup is excellent. You have like a headset that pretty much works in every use case, but the detachable mic is cool because if you don't ever want the boom in front of your face or the boom fails, because modularity is nice, you can actually replace the microphones through their website. They sell them separately, and any of these mics, again, like I said, will work fine. So you get everything you need in the box. Battery life is excellent. The sound quality of Lucid, I think, is the top end. I can't think of a competitor for these as far as pure audio quality designed for console. They sound better than my Turtle Beach Elites that I've used, the 800 series, the like the $250 one with the base station. I've used that one, and then I had the $150 700s. These obviously beat that. Even this beats that. And then the Astro A50s, the only benefit to the A50 is if you want to customize your own equalizer presets for Astro, and it comes with a charging base, which is kind of nice. These don't come with a stand or a bass, but the sound quality is better. Most people buy a headset to get good sound quality. That's what you want. You want the best bang for your buck to improve your experience on games and media consumption, and that's where LucidSound shines. They invest more in the drivers, and it shows. So I've been really happy with the lineup. I hope you guys found this explanation helpful. I try to jam a lot of info in a short period of time, but the big takeaway is if you see an LS, a number, and then the letter P or X, the only difference is licensing for Xbox or PlayStation, so choose accordingly, but they are essentially the same thing. And if you guys have any questions, shoot me a comment below. Please don't forget to subscribe. I have a lot of good content coming out lately, and I hope you guys have been enjoying it. If you have any questions, like I said, let me know, and I'll be happy to answer them. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.